Hello, everyone! Welcome to George Mason University Academy team versus WSU Washington State University's Crimson Calimari. I'm your host for the evening, Deuce, game head of the GMU Esports Splatoon program. Oh, good music choice. Anyways, forgive me if I ramble on here. I am the only commentator for the night. I couldn't find anyone else in time. Sorry about that. But here's hoping to a good night. Hoping to see some exciting games. We're starting off here with Clam Blitz on Inkblot Art Academy. Very, what I'd like to call... Oh, my mind's going blit. I'm sorry, folks. Sorry. Give me just a moment. I'm going to mute really quick while I compose myself. Is my mic still picking me up? What mic is it reading? Well... This is everyone's cue if they ever want to stream. Do tech tests before logging on. Sorry, let me just see... Oh yeah, it's connected to my laptop speaker. That's the problem. Let me just... And that's game 1 for GMU Academy. Sorry for the lack of commentary first game. Solo jitters, you know. And I will say, it was amazing watching Rocco just kind of hide behind the enemy lines for half the game. I'm surprised that Academy didn't jump on the chance to run in with a clam and just jump. I mean, just run around, build eco, jump in, that gets you 3 points. And yet, here we are, a one-score game for GMU Academy. And with that, the set is 1-0 in favor of GMU. Okay. Note to self, commentary is a lot harder than I thought without someone to bounce off of. Might as well open chat and see what y'all are saying. Oh, I've gotten off for a comm partner. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome Texas 7 DRW, former Patriot, to the comm stand.
Yeah, great to be here. Splatoon Enemy finally making their debut. So exciting to see. Like you said, Rocco, one of our prize newcomers, going in there, finally just going in there, doing what he does best, fragging in there. I am surprised as you are. I don't know how he stayed behind enemy lines for as long as he did without dying as often as he did, but kudos to him for that, especially on ink black clans. That's very hard to do. Like, I don't know how the team wasn't able to get him as many times, but kudos to him for staying alive and providing jumps and ways to get in.
What I will say, though, is that Cone, I want to say that tag is, Cone had quite a good offensive game with the Octobrush Nouveau, had those beacons out on the field to keep offensive pressure up. Overall, it was a very back and forth, relatively even game. Literally one push decided it all.
Yeah, no, right after we scored, I think it was like a minute after where they had the clam. I don't know how that clam missed. Like, I couldn't remember who threw it, but
right,
like, it was
like
a minute after.
I forgot this isn't a best one. Alright, Umami Zones. Very lockout-heavy map.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember when this map first came out, it was very... Splatoon was a rough time, but I think now that it's been out for a little over a year and a half or so, people are definitely
and we're seeing Demo back
more adapted
on
to it.
The crab. Sorry for cutting you off there.
No, it's all right. He's captain back to his main man. Nice to see him on shot, though. His Zuka shots were pretty close. Not a whole lot of misses.
All right, with one down on WSU, let's go check out what they're doing. You know, are you holding with the Blue Guys? Oh, and that's 2 down on the side of WSU. Imperi's on top. Can the Imperis fight for zone? And they go down.
That's a rough start.
There goes a trade. What did I say? Start to steamroll. Honestly, I can't even blame them for this.
Yeah. Academy doing a really good job of just walling them out. You see the immediate Zuka there from Frog. And sandwich with the fragging as usual.
And the Zuka hit, not the Zuka, the Booyah Bomb hits the signpost. Oh, and Frog taking that 2v1 and getting traded for it.
Welcome back, Frog. We have missed you.
Oh, I'm going around, getting the flank, getting one, getting traded for it, but GMU's down 1. Could this be lead?
Gonna be close. Can they get back in there?
It is! Alright, Colin dropping in the beacon. Oh, and it looks like GMU is starting to stagger now. The shoe's on the other foot! Can they get back in there?
Not a bad idea for re-entry.
And
Can
the
they
trade!
execute it?
Let's see, how could GMU get in here? Oh, and that's 2 down. Last on their team is Rocco, who gets traded as well. Oh, this is a lost cause.
No. They had a good entry re-angle, but Wazoo just on top of them at all times.
Yeah, Inari really holding them back with the Glugas.
Yeah. Looks like they had a lot of good adaptation from last game. I mean, relatively same comp, only a couple of switches on either side. But I think once they started to adapt to like the angle that we came to taking the zones, I think it was just a matter of if they can get the splats and hold their positioning, it just would be game over, and that's what it ended up being. Unfortunate, but we are tied at 1 apiece.
No, let me just fix that on the graphic real quick.
Right. So, yeah, backless can do wonders, but if they're able to adapt against it, it's you gotta have a lot of luck to get back in there. So maybe with Rainmaker or Tower coming back up, I imagine Graham might sub in.
Actually, I don't believe Graham is here.
Oh, Graham's not available, so this is just the 4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So, at any rate, probably backline of some kind. Maybe we see Rocco's Nautilus?
That's my best guess. I'm struggling on my stream resources to find Mako. There we go. Up next, we've got... let me make sure that's actually correct and that we are, in fact, going to Mako TC next. We should be. Okay, I am correct. I am vastly underprepared for this. But first stream, we're ironing out the bugs.
Hey, I'm just glad we're leading off the stream this season.
True.
We're moving up, and that's what matters.
Wait, did they have a sub out? Or am I seeing things?
Yeah, I think we do have a sub coming out, because we had 10, but that's a different...
But we just had someone rejoin.
Trying to remember if it was the same member.
Either way, Mako TC. Now, Mako, in my experience, especially in my last run through and from the Ink Up, I have realized that this is a very strong range blaster map. And lucky for Academy, they happen to have a range blaster player in their captain demo. But will they choose to use that range blaster and play around it? Or will they decide to play more into the short-range shooter comps they've been using?
Yeah, it'd be an interesting trade-off. Like, do you swap out Crab for range, and you do have Zuka to help you out with the corners there, but still, like you said, range is very good on this map.
Yeah, Sandwich has been experimenting with V-dualies as well as the end parry, so that they could very well be playing V-dualies in here to bring the Crab in without needing Demo to play Splash.
That would be nice to see.
Alright, and we've got Cosmo sitting out on this one for the side of WSU. We've got Inari and Cone coming in with Nindrag as the back line. So far it seems like that's been the biggest major struggle for GMU, trying to combat that back line with a backless comp. Like that back line, that Hydra in the first game, and admittedly I've already forgotten what in the second game, but that Hydra really held them out during clams and was basically what was able to make it such a low-scoring game.
Yeah,
But
the Hydra player was the
story.
same. on the game. Yeah, the Hydra player kept that weapon for game 2. And
Okay,
you're
I
right.
thought
That's
so,
the
but I
reason
wasn't
that
sure.
was so close. So and no, it was definitely a map differential too. Like Umami was a lot more open than Inkblot. So albeit adaptation from both sides, but we pretty much had like a solid game plan going into the opening game, and we just rolled with it, and pretty much just for about half the game ran over the other members. And game 2, we didn't really have that. So I imagine, make Omar a decent map for a lot of backlines, a lot of good purchase for snipers and splatlings alike.
Although I will say, I've noticed that other backlines tend to do better than Hydra, so we could potentially see a switch here.
You think ballpoint?
Ballpoint maybe. Could also see Heavy to combat the range with a second wave breaker.
Yeah.
Although if I had to put money on it, I would say BP.
Yeah. Because I've seen, in some competitive, I've seen a lot of Inkvac, whether it's from a backline or a midline, on TC.
Oh, so
Mako
you're thinking
specifically.
BP Nouveau.
So
Well,
that's
we're
definitely
about
possible.
To see where our money's at, and it's still the Hydra.
Okay. So they're trusting in the range and the Booyah for Hydra.
Alright, starting off, Hydra taking a very aggressive position. Alright, GMU playing around the wall. And Demo gets the pick on the Hydra. Oh, but it's a trade, and it's 2. GMU 1 up. Zap behind the tower. GMU has Cooler.
Get it out
now.
now.
The Hydra's back in to hold support. And with that, Cooler goes up for WSU. But the push just keeps going, and the Hydra runs in! Rain sharking below ledge. Oh, they're just running in. Oh, but with the flank from Glugas getting the trade, it doesn't stop check, but a valiant effort nonetheless.
Really good, especially too now. Oh, that's right. Both sides have a zap now.
Oh, but GMU's extending too far. They're forgetting the tower. Oh, there it is.
I think they might have just needed a second to regroup. Try to figure out the attack.
Rocco is in their street.
That's been a thing for the entire series. Rocco
out.
is just absolutely fearless. Does not take much to get behind enemy lines and stay there too.
Oh, gets a little overzealous. It's 2 down on either side. Craw the zap. Pushing up, taking WSU stacked back, getting in the engagement. Frog wins. And with that, the tower seems to be getting... Oh no! Someone's on it! Inari launches off Booyah Bomb. And right now, oh, GMU looks like they're starting to get pushed back. And with a huge lead in player count for WSU, can they start making a push? Alright, looks like it's Inari's turn to hold that ledge camp. And dropping the Booyah on a stack to catch anyone looking behind. Alright, GMU getting pushed back. And the Booyah gets shredded, but Inari is pushing all the way up to their plat and gets the kill! Oh, we are down to a 5-point difference!
Really good push here for the Cougars. Can they keep it up?
Position. Oh, and WSU takes the lead! With 1 down. Oh, GMU is 3 up. Can they push back?
They've got to take it now.
I wouldn't say now. I'd say they've got a second, but...
Yeah. But if they can take back
Alright,
a lead even in the
Cooler
small,
all the way up on their stack.
that'll be good. Time on their side for the moment, but you can turn around at any point.
Frog pushing around and gets the turnaround on Cone. Oh, but the suction bomb! The suction bomb from on the down throw gets 2! Inari taking tower. GMU's 2 down. Fresh respawn. Alright, right now it's just a scuffle for mid. Oh, Frog getting pushed into a 2v1. Can they take? And they're down. Ooh, Demo calling out to teammates, letting them know Bluega's right there. Oh, Demo jumps right into the booyah as Colin tries to hold their stack and fails.
Oh, no.
Rocco pushing forward. Inari holding tower goes down. Is this GMU's chance to come back? Oh, not if Cone keeps getting picked like this. Alright, they're pushing first check. They're making that Hail Mary. They've got the player advantage. Can they take it? Rocco going around to try and hold. They're at the checkpoint. And they don't take it. WSU holds on to the lead by 1 point. What a game! What a game!
They were so close. But still, great game from either team.
Yeah.
Will probably be a very good factor into the rest of the series. But that's now 2 straight from Washington State.
I'm up blind. I can't find... There's Humpback. Alright, next up, Humpback Rainmaker. Let's see, right now, what WSU's got going on... Oh, sorry, give me just one moment.
Yeah. So, Rainmaker, what's the map here?
It's Rainmaker on Humpback.
Okay. Well, if you've been following GMU Splatoon, you know that we usually do pretty well on this map, along with Undertow.
Although that's considering GMU Patriots. This is Academy.
That's true.
I'm not sure if Academy actually has much experience on Undertow Rainmaker.
Yeah, assuming no radical changes in the comp, though, we've got the typical weapons that do well on this map and mode. We've got the Zuka, got a dually, we've got a cooler weapon, and a Gal, sometimes too. Remember, Reese would occasionally use 52 Gal on this map and mode, with the use of the Gal's main and also Whale. So depending on any changes, I would imagine that we're roughly even in terms of pop, maybe a bit of edge to WSU just because of the backline.
Yeah. Right now, the thing I'm most curious about is how will GMU adapt to that Hydra? How will they force it out of position? Because right now, that seems to be where they excel, is when they get that Hydra out of position, and they can just go.
And on a map like Humpback, there are a couple more entry places to sneak in there and grab it from above, mainly Rocco, with how he's been able to get in there behind enemy lines. A lot of different vantage points. So we'll see what we've got.
Alright, let's see. And the comps are...
Heavy edit!
They're running double cooler.
Okay, this is interesting but logical.
And Sandwich bringing out the end parries for the
Splashdown's gonna do wonders here. I understand this switch.
Alright, GMU
completely.
running for pop. WSU covers elbow, and the heavy edit is hard out of position. Cone forced to take a 2v1, and just like that, WSU is 3 down, and GMU has the Rainmaker.
And we had specials very well out of the gate, too. They've broken the checkpoints.
Ooh. Curling bomb breaks check.
GMU wasting no time out of the gate here with the first checkpoint.
WS.
Gonna go to work, though. 2
suddenly
for 1,
it's
though.
1-1. I'm struggling to keep up. Where's the last one on each team?
Yeah. That's a huge 2v1 from the brush there.
Oh, it's a huge push. Oh, and Rocco and Sandwich get pincered. Oh, you see Heavy Edit jumping into the splashdown.
Great effort there from Sandwich. Keep the numbers up
they
there.
took Rainmaker and tried to run.
Only got 19 points for it, though, but that's better than nothing. An immediate pop from from GMU.
I'm so used to calling them Patriots.
Because we are the Patriots. Nard trying to get there, but Demo's going to just block him flat.
Got that. They're grabbing. They're running it. They're running it.
3 up.
Rocco holding space. Which way? They're running it right through the same choke as before.
Sandwich helping him there, trying to make sure that they get in.
Oh, and Rocco gets out by a stray suction bomb. Pro stopping the push at 14 points. At this point, WSU basically needs to KO in order to take the win.
Fortunately for GMU, they've got a checkpoint to clear, though. That's huge that they are able to gain.
Oh, Crow getting jumped by end parries. It's 1-1. Heavy and Zap are down on both teams respectively.
Back to about 4v4. Ooh, great job by Demo there. Being shocking there. Another kill on Craw. Setting up Zuka immediately.
Ooh, Heavy Edit's in a bit of a rough spot.
Between Will and Zuka, that's a rough place. Gonna be another combination kill from Rocco and Demo.
They can keep themselves going.
Another clump though. Rocco running interference there. Trying to do it. Ah, gets Rocco though.
Oh, but is Craw going to be able to
down,
jump
shoot up
out?
Down. Punch him back behind the wall.
Oh, Craw doesn't try to jump out. Tries to go behind instead. All right. Demo here pushing for that double and gets it. But it's delayed, so they're already starting to respawn. Demo is Bazooka. Oh, they are 2 down, but they have Rainmaker. And the double with the Zuka shot. Inari with the Booyah. Can this Booyah keep their game alive?
2 shooters firing there. That was a rough position to be in.
So far, Frog
Guy
has
with the
Rainmaker. Pushing in once again past elbow. Firing fire on the Heavy Edit.
Splashdown coming out.
Frogs out. Stopping the push from behind.
They've got the rain to deal with.
And just like that, they've all respawned. But a respawn's not enough.
Can they do it?
And Inari gets 2! Fires the Booyah Bomb, goes for pop, and gets it. Is 55 seconds plus overtime enough to... Ooh. Never mind. 55 seconds is more than enough to stop the Rainmaker.
Yeah. And Rocco stopped it in a pretty good position. Looking for a solo pop. Yima jumps in. Frog gonna go down. Nari gets there, but Rocco returns the favor. Wipe out on the side of WSU. Can Rocco pop it in time? He has jumps. Can he do it? He needs it. He's got.
Oh, they don't get the dunk.
1 point short, but that's still a huge amount they didn't have before.
Now they quite literally have to KO in order to take the lead. Can
and they have to get the
do it?
And they have to get the checkpoint
They've
too.
had crazier
WSU have to
pushes
play
before.
flawless.
I think they can do it.
That is true. You and I have seen crazier. Gotta let him there.
But they're ignoring the player behind them. Oh, they got greedy. Rain is last one standing.
They've got to get
got
over.
one behind.
From the fire.
And that's
They've
game.
got in the pinch. We're tied at 2.
WSU said, hey, what if we took lead? But GMU says, we're not going down without a fight.
Great team effort all around. Demo showing up again with the shot. Good to see the captain diversifying his weapon pool and having it work out in competitive too. Great effort from everybody else. And we are going, I believe, back to...
Going back to clams.
Back to clams.
Just need to check what map.
So we are guaranteed 6 games.
We are going to... For game 5, we're going to Museum.
Museum clams, my beloved. Assuming comps don't change too much, both sides have really good uses for all of their strengths on this map and mode.
Right now, the thing I'm most curious about is that WSU has been consistently running double Booyah Bomb. And that could buy them a lot of openings to rush Clam Basket. Because unlike in Inkblot, they have cover on the fastest way to Basket with that block. They can just dip behind it, charge a Booyah, and smoke screen in with it as it expands. And with them having double Booyah potentially, Inari doesn't even need to be the one to initiate. Prowler Kong could also do it.
No, the cover's pretty much all in one place in Museum. It's just it's almost all exclusively the spinners. So it's a matter of figuring out, like, if they can get around like either side. Assume they don't get flanked from above, because they do have there is that side path. Not a lot of people take advantage of it, especially in clams, but there are those paths. And depending on what weapons go up there,
hold down with
Rocco could go up there,
or any of them could hold up with, or hold the upward path with, let's say, just any sort of bomb spam.
Right.
And we
Sandwich
see
going
Sandwich
to the
on the
orderlies.
B-Dualies.
Okay. So
Meanwhile,
Crab's gonna make it
WSU
come back.
sticking with that double Booyah comp.
Yep.
In our
Crab fires on this map too.
Over on far right. Oh, but with the first few shots and gets called out for it. Can they secure the KO? GMU already 1 down, 2 down. Although they have the clam economy, they already have a power clam. With 2 down, they do not have the chance to use it. And the whale comes in and disrupts the push. But WSU has cooler. This push is nowhere near over yet. Okay, it might be a little over. But the trade was nice.
And the recovery of the power clam was very crucial. Good for Sandwich to get back on it.
To demo right on the Zuka.
Rain gonna repel him back a little bit.
Oh, and
but he's gonna get an Ari.
Bomb on Flash Wall.
How'd you not die from that brush fire, dude? You're just different, I guess.
Backed out too early. Alright. Right now, Sandwich has ball and secured a kill on Inari. That takes out one of their Booyahs, but Hydra is insanely close. Never mind. Oh, stray suction bomb. Auto bomb. Oops.
But Sandwich gonna jump immediately back into it, thanks to the help from the cooler.
Alright, and GMU breaks barrier first!
And Rocco gets a super just in time before the wipe! Rocco had 7 clams for the longest time, got the one that he needed right when it mattered most, gets the wipeout, but it doesn't matter. 2 clams
WSU
in
has
for GMU.
already hard pushed back into mid and is retaliating with 2 powers of their own. Can they make this push?
Clam economy switched over really quick. GMU repelling him back from the moment. They're gonna all jump back to that
and the suction bomb. The suction bomb gets zapped. Right now, it is even. But the
Zuka gonna
gets
get
one.
2! Almost.
Oh, are they gonna jump? Is there going to be... No, it looks like the push gets 1 clam and then goes dead in the water. Although they still have the clam economy. 1 push, and they're back in this, and in the lead.
Immediately back to double
the battle of the
power.
walls, and they trade!
Fortunate there for GMU.
Hydra has Booyah. This could be a huge push if Ninja can get that Booyah in the right spot.
Sandwich has Crab at the ready, too. 3 specials here for WSU. Waiting at the ready.
Oh,
Zuka coming out.
But we've got the Zuka. Doesn't manage to get a pick. Only gets some chip damage. But right now, mid is looking mighty purple.
1
and
Booyah
the Booyah
pop.
gets shredded. Frog attempting to jump in. And Frog gets the KO. And that's 2 down right by the basket. Frog can't get it. Can Demo get in there and get that? No! Cone comes around and catches Demo off guard. That push is officially dead.
Had the right idea, but we got caught in between 2 members. We gotta come out from Inari.
Not on the signpost. Not on the signpost. Inari, you can do this.
No!
Oh! We hate to see it happen, no matter whose team it's on.
Yeah. They're definitely creative with the angle, but unfortunately just a bit to the right.
Alright, Ninjag out here taking wall position. Getting that. Oh, and it's 1-1. Or it's 2-2.
Booyah out.
In that push with Booyah. But right now, they don't have enough pushing power to get this clam in. Oh, and that's 2 down from a suction bomb.
Down.
The double
Frog
jump
gets a nice,
in.
much-needed break.
Oh, GMU starting to go on the offense. Getting 1 with Zuka. 2 shots, 3 shots, only 1 pick. But the Booyah coming in from behind. Doesn't manage to get... It gets 1. But GMU breaks barrier. They don't score anything from it, but as long as they get 1 clam in. Never mind. We're going to get overtime here. And Demo gets the shred on the Booyah.
Another kill.
But Nindrag out here getting a double.
Recuperate.
Can we get this push in with the power? Oh, and the super jump? But there's not enough time. GMU takes it.
Great all-around play, and shredding all those specials when they could have been used was absolutely crucial, especially toward the end with those Booyahs. Could have been bad. Last couple of ones were good at repelling them from advancing, but really not for long. So good for GMU to hang on in there, and they're on match point.
Indeed they are. Although, if I'm being honest, I'm hoping for a Game 7.
Chaos reigns.
Alright, next up we have ship-shape zones. I won't lie, I would really like to see Demo go splash here for the crab. Because ship-shape is one of those where if you can hold a certain position, you just win.
Yeah.
In this case, if you manage to push past zone and gain control of your enemy, or the enemy's side of mid, go up there, take that side of the stack, it's all yours.
Yeah.
Although both teams do have a dualies player, they could be switching to end parries specifically for the zone split potential to negate this lockout heavy issue.
Yeah, I imagine Sandwich goes back to end parries and gives the crab to Demo. Frog and Rocco probably standing pat. With Zap and Gal.
But now the big question is, WSU won the first zones map, and they have a very similar game plan. Could they take it again, or will GMU adapt? Alright, seems like GMU is taking a while to debate their comps. Perhaps considering last zone's game as an example of what they might need to improve on. Oh, and they've decided it's time to go. Here we are, ship-shaped zones. Starting off with third, or in this case, sixth burst, same as the first. Running same comp. Meanwhile,
Demo Blaster
does bring out the end pairings. No crab on either side. But Demo out here picking. Oh. Sandwich getting a double. Hold on. Hold on. Like I said, holding this position is very integral, and Sandwich gave it up.
But his team was able to pinch it. Great pinching there from Frog and Rocco.
Oh, Cone is playing a dangerous game on zone.
Booyah coming out almost shredded.
The Booyah manages to buy them some time on zone. GMU and WSU are both 2 down. Oh, we just missed the pick, and Cone pushing in. 2 over there. Hydra charge up. Demo's in a bit of a pinch, and he goes down. WSU takes zone. They're already out of penalty.
Hydra in a great position now.
A spot. And they get Booyah.
But they gave up zone in the process.
Zap is the only one left. And they trade with Sandwich. GMU drops
gonna
cooler.
jump back in,
they
though.
have a huge hold right now. WSU needs to just take a second, breathe, and get back together. Right now, they're starting to stagger, and with a team comp this aggressive, they cannot afford to do that. They will keep getting picked off. Inari throwing in the Booyah.
Keeping them at bay.
And Rocco comes in, secure, or the double with Demo. Demo gets traded. Pushes in. It's now or never for WSU. 5, 4, 3. Oh, they stopped it! They stopped it! And they take it, slapping a nearly 60-tick counter on GMU.
Thought they had the secure there with the splashdown, but
Frog going for the risky jump in.
Frog finally getting that kill. 3 down.
And suddenly that's a delayed wipe on the side of WSU. Sandwich pushing in hard, going down, but Demo makes sure it's a trade. Got one trying to run into pit. Wave Breaker goes up. Can they stall for 24 more ticks for the score?
Nice picks here. Last chance. It's over.
And that is the set. GMU takes it. Alright, so main thing we noticed this game. Go.
Frog's back. No,
But more so, I was talking about the way GMU just handled that stagger so well.
Yep. Especially toward the end, they kept trying to re-enter from like all the possible avenues, and it seems like they just had an answer for it. Even when they were so close to getting at the end. I thought just Splashdown was going to connect right there at the end and seal it, but WSU had the ink to keep it repelled, and then from that point on, GMU was able to recollect and just keep them away, and eventually retake it and hold on and prevent them from getting back into there.
It's honestly the exact opposite of how the first Splat Zones game went. Originally, they were just being held back completely by that Hydra. But then Game 6 comes around, and it's turned around. GMU decided, oh, we don't like being held back anymore. Held on to that at left side for them for dear life, kept themselves in front of that zone, and it only took booyah bombs to move them out of the way.
And Hydra really only had that one chance to shine. That was a big factor. Hydra could have done a lot more there, and they were denied so many opportunities to stay in that position. They couldn't, once they had that one part when they're like above mid, they were never able to get to that position at all for the rest of the game.
And now we're just waiting on Academy to let us know if they're going to play the last game anyway. Because, why not? It's fun. Seems like they're getting ready to do it. Yep, they are. Just got confirmation from Captain Demo. We are, in fact, going to be playing a Game 7. While it won't count for the score, it'll still be fun to see. Sturgeon Tower.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Now, this is a very, very steamroll map mode.
Yep.
If you get past first check, you can usually push all the way to second for free. Because the first check is on high ground. Although, first check can be reached from the defending team's window by a Hydra. And given Nindrag's been playing Hydra all set, I can anticipate that GMU will have a harder time than they think getting through that first check.
Yeah. Another map where Hydra can just thrive if they're in the right position. They stay there a long time.
The question is, will GMU let them get in that position?
I don't think they want to. Yeah, another long time debating comps, maybe some experimentation in order.
Perhaps. I mean, what's the best time to do it than after the set's already technically over?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we got 8 seconds till game time. 3, 2, 1. It's go time. Alright, let's see. Are we seeing any experimental comps?
We have rollers, and we have nozzle nose.
Experimental to say the least. Double Big Swig, double Hydra. And yet they're still rolling out surprisingly fast. We have our first engagement over on left side. GMU losing in the first engagement, 1 down. But with double Hydra, do they have the pushing power to do anything with this?
Yep. Yeah, big swigs are pretty good here for covering ink, but we gotta be able. Oh, Ink Backle might do wonders here. Trav expired, but not gonna get Demo.
Oh, put the
not
trade.
Time, no, nice trade.
And Sandwich is getting ready to push the tower. Suction bombs the Hydra, throws him off first.
Nice little flank there. Drop shot for Soda, gets back. Has Crab at the ready.
Crab
on
tower secures the lead. Right now, WSU is staggering, but GMU has 2 jumps on tower.
Sandwich gonna go in there, get an in drag.
And
The
that
other
is
roller.
down for WSU.
Jumps
And
on
here
the
it
tower
goes.
again.
The push of the game begins. Can WSU stop it? My guess is yes, because there is a frame that stops the tower.
But they lost 2 people, but they came back quickly because of Soda. So GMU gonna regroup a little bit from mid. Try to re-enter here.
Wait, but they don't have Soda.
Or did it say? Or maybe that's just QR. Because they came back like very fast. Both V-Swig and came back almost instantly.
Oh, and Sandwich is suddenly last on GMU. What happened? Getting jumps. And Sandwich gets traded out. Hold on, I want to see what's happening over there. Brocco made it out. The ink back.
They buy the ink back.
Gets the trade, but not the intended target.
Lives.
He gets 2. Inari dropping Booyah on tower. Getting ready to move in. Walking around from behind. And what looked like a direct from Demo, I can't tell. WSU is pushing, but they're 1 down. GMU takes it back. Can WSU make it past this first checkpoint? Crawl's been found out. And right now, WSU has the advantage. Can they push tower?
Gonna come all the way from the other side.
Nope, GMU's doing it actually. Alright. Rocco running in. Getting the 2-for-1 trade, but right now, the only one standing is Cone.
Great blasters fire from Demo there. Frog trying to, but held back a little bit by the nozzle of his fire rate.
Taking the offensive sponge.
Ooh.
Oh, and that is 1 remaining for WSU. And with that, that is the game.
Really good late push there. Once things started clicking.
And with that, that is the match. Thank you folks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Goodbye.